thought I'd chop it up with y'all for a little bit. Thought I'd talk a little bit, more about the game. Said I would be back to talk about it yesterday. It just didn't happen. Look, for starters, we almost got another um year of college basketball in the books. Um, it's been another great one. It's been another glorious season of women's college basketball hoops, and it's not over yet. But for the guy, I wanted to talk about the Hawkeyes. I just wanted to talk about the game um, that I had deemed to be my Super Bowl. Um, was it everything and more? I thought it was pretty satisfying. Um, could it have been better? Yes, of course. I think it was also hard. It was always going to be hard for anybody to put on a show after North Carolina State and um, Notre Dame had just so emphatically put on a show. So I thought it was always going to be hard to have to, you know, come on after that. Even I, you know, was looking to see who would win that game. Like, it was so hard for me to pull myself away from that game. But I've been waiting, all season long for this game. February 23rd had been marked on the calendar. Since the beginning of the season, even before the beginning of the season, when the schedule dropped, I was excited. So this game, for me, did it live up to the hype? Did the Bruins and the Hawkeyes game live up to the hype? And I can honestly say that again. I did use the word satisfactory. I would probably get it as a 7.5 on a 1 to 10 scale. I thought this was a pretty good game. Um, I know it kept me excited. Um, I was surprised to see how raucous the crowd was. The energy was in the air. I didn't think that it would be as exciting um, from a fan perspective in terms of just the way the building was rocking. Being a fan of each team, because Carver was definitely rocking, but being a fan of each team presented something unique. And to be completely honest with you guys, I I hope y'all can still. But to be honest, I wasn't as split as I initially thought I was gonna be. I was for the most part cheering for Iowa. There were the occasional times that I would cheer for UCLA. More so like probably split. Like I'm gonna go ahead and say cheering for Iowa like probably 70% of the time. Cheering for UCLA, not really cheering, but just casually like clapping for UCLA. Because I felt like Iowa was giving more energy, more effort, more heart. Showing more determination. UCLA, if anything, they had me the opposite. They had me kind of irritated because, I wasn't mad about Lauren Betts because I thought Lauren Betts came to play, and I think that Kiki Rice had a subpar game. So if it wasn't for her two huge 3 pointers, then they could have lost. And if it wasn't for a few missed layups by Lucy, I could have won. Like I get the screen call late, and I'm not gonna really argue about that, but I will say, I was legitimately a bucket or two away from winning. And for UCLA, it's pretty sad because it's like we ain't look the same, and we not playing the same. Well, we look like the type of team that could be prime for upset, playing kind of soft, hoping that Lauren Best does everything. Best needs help. Okay, I get it. She's 6'7". That's a luxury that not many teams have. But you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. What's going on, Galaxy? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? But I thought that it was a really good game. In terms of the pacing, it was so methodical. Watching Iowa versus UCLA, there wasn't a lot of running gun going. Like Iowa loves to run, and they did run some, but you just didn't see that same thing from UCLA. We're talking about women's college basketball right now. Um, I'm a fan of the Bruins and the Hawkeyes, and UCLA actually moved up one spot. They went from number three to number two after holding down the number one spot for 12 weeks. And I honestly don't think that we earned it. Um, I honestly don't know how we could move up a spot when we beat Iowa by 2 points when we probably should have handled our business. We probably should have beat them pretty handily, but much to Iowa's credit, our credit, speaking of Iowa now, we never been out of any game this whole season. No game. We never lost any game, and so that's just a testament to our strength. And I don't know what you talking about, but yeah, that's just a testament to our strength, to our courage, to our resiliency. Just the way that we approach the game the right way, Jen, just to make sure of it. And we fight. We always fight. We fight in every game that we in. And I really just appreciate that all season long from Iowa. So although we only been ranked one time, we've been a team that brings it. And sometimes, UCLA gets by in these games because they get backs and they get just enough rice. I'm gonna be honest, they get just enough rice, they get just enough Dugalich, they get just enough from Gabriella who checks all the boxes. Um, Life is hard, got a lot of things to go through in life. Absolutely, absolutely. Life is tough, life is trying. We gotta fight, we gotta hold on. We gotta hold on for each other, we gotta hold on for ourselves, for our kids, we gotta hold on for parents if they're here, we gotta hold on for them. But most importantly, you got to hold on and believe, you got to hold on for God, you got to have faith, you got to hold on, hold on. For every day somebody give up. That's just a good message to share. Like, don't give up. Every day somebody wants to give up. And sometimes people don't have nobody. And sometimes people feel like they got everybody and they don't and they got nobody. And the key is you just gotta genuinely love yourself enough to know that you good enough to be yourself. That makes sense. But going back to the game though, 67 UCLA. I thought I was gonna run away with this thing. UCLA got off to the hot start. How did I feel when UCLA got off to the hot start? And I felt like, okay, they're doing what they should do. But I will always answer for themselves. Minutes to halftime up. So again, you can't hang if you guys can you can't hang your I can't hang my head on satisfied because I thought they were played, good enough to win the game. White balling out for the disastrous. But it's things that I have to wonder about with this team, with my Bruins. I say with my Bruins, the things that worry me a bit is when I look at this UCLA team, I question sometimes just how tough we are. We're gonna play in our last game, our season finale game. We beat Washington and UCLA Trust UCLA. USC Trojans. So if where am I right now? That's a good question, but hey, I'm not disappointed in that. But yeah, we got a chance for some kickback against USC. So it's going to be important for me to see what kind of team we are. I think Beth should be up for that game, and damn it, Kiki Rice got to be up for that game. Y'all know she delivers, so I can't get mad at her when she's had the 1 or 2 off games, and then at some point most seasons she's gonna battle an injury here or there. So it happens. But when I look at Kiki, we need vintage. I don't say vintage, but we need Kiki Rice to bring it. We need Kiki Rice with all the smoke. I'm not so much saying like, okay, if we lose to USC, the season finale, our season is over. But damn it, we need to come out there and fight hard and continue to fight all 40 minutes, and ultimately, when I look at this Bruin team, like I said, I just wonder where our heart check, gut check. Wonder if we can get it done. Can we be physical enough as a team? Can we pull it together? Can we bring the troops together as one in unison and fight? One for all to try to advance deep into the tournament, be the Big Ten tournament or March Madness. because every year it seems like we take some steps, and then we next thing you know we sitting at home. So we got to get continuously better. We got to get back to playing unselfish team basketball. Betts is awesome. Betts is great. Again, you cannot teach a player 6'7", so she's a tremendous post for you, but she cannot do it all by herself. She cannot do it all alone. And so when I look at Lauren, you know that's a guaranteed bright spot for us. But physicality is much needed. And going forward, you just want to see that. So another area, and this has been stressed. Another area, and this has been stressed by many players. Not many players. Content creators um, to want to be able to see Kiki Rice bring it. You know, want to be able to see Kiki Rice be a dog. We need Kiki um, to be that dog. We need that 1-2 punch. If we don't have it, the wealth can get spread out. That's fine. I have no problem with London chipping in, kicking in, Duga Leach. Arnie Solo needs more minutes, definitely. But Kiki Rice has got to be that dog, that bull for us. Other teams have super solid to great guards, and we need our guards to be great too. And London Jones, at 5'4", she's a streaky shooter, and she can shoot. She never seen a shot. London Jones never seen a shot she didn't like. So, in that regard, London Jones could be an amazing shooter for you. But what I need is for Kiki Rice to be that dog, to be that bull, to be that hound, because other teams have some damn good guards, and we need her. Because sometimes my faith is shaky in her. And so what that means for me is that if Kiki Rice is shaky, okay, what are you gonna do? You gonna go to the true freshman, Arnie Solo? What are you gonna do? London Jones is streaky. We don't want to use Avery Kane. We are without Ledger Walker for the whole season. So, you know, if if Kiki ain't cooking, then guard could be a weakness for us. And so I question that, and I look at that, and I just wonder, can Kiki Rice, um, can she show out? And I know she can. I know Kiki can make big shots, but we need we need more. In the tournament, a switch just has to be flipped, and I can't say that it's been flipped yet. So we'll see what happens. What else with UCLA? Little tidbits. Want to see more production from. I want to see more playing time. Yeah, everybody going live. It don't matter if they're a hoops creator, entertainment creator, FCA. Just so many people going live. But anyway, back to what I'm talking about here. Other UCLA tidbits. More Alina, um, Arnie Salo. Want to see her play more, and then Angela Dugalich. Just need her to contribute more. Shoot the three if you open, shoot that thing, rebound. She got a lot of talent, and we just need the production from more than Betts and Rice. So yeah, UCLA, one loss, fabulous season, but there's work to do. There is work to be done that must be done. And right now, I wouldn't trust this team. As much as it might pain me to say that, I don't completely trust this team. And the fact that I don't completely trust this team is a bit concerning because, I love this Bruins team, but I don't completely trust them. So now flipping over to the Iowa side, moving over, moving over to the Iowa side of things, right? So with Iowa, the thing that I noticed, it's obviously something I spoke about a lot. That edge of competitiveness, that fire to never say you're out of it. Whether you're up or down, to just continue to play hard and you know mm, what 99%, 98% of games that we've been in. So I mean, look, 18-9 is it's still a damn good season, hella stellar. There are a lot of teams in our area code in terms of having a record similar.
So 18-9. You know, 18 wins is pretty damn good. So I look at this team as a team full of fighters, team full of scrappers, and I appreciate their effort every night. The fact that we never get blown out, I appreciate that every night. Iowa has brought the fire every night, bringing the energy, providing ourselves with a chance to be in these games, and that's awesome. That's awesome as a fan. And nothing was different yesterday. At one point, we had a 12-point lead. And, we gave ourselves more than a chance. We was never out of it. And so, that's something that I have to salute to. And then Lucy Olsen, sometimes you're gonna get unreal, crazy, fantastic performances from Lucy Olsen. Sometimes you're gonna get kind of performance from Lucy Olsen that you're like, I don't know that anybody else could hoop like this. But then sometimes you're gonna get a Lucy Olsen that honestly you're gonna say, who is this? So it's up and down, in terms of Lucy, you know, and her, playing the season, it's gonna be an up and down thing, and although the season is over, and although she ain't scoring like she did with Villanova, she's still having a pretty damn good season in my eyes, and you know, again, you can't always expect Lucy to do it all for you. Yesterday, she needed some help. But it just never came around. But the one thing I will tell you guys about Lucy Olsen is that, where will we be without her? Where will we be without you? Lucy Olsen has absolutely been fantastic. Quite refreshing to have her this whole season, and just know that she's kept us afloat a lot of times. So I'll take nothing away from Lucy, but I will say that in terms of inconsistency, it's just something that she just gonna have to work on as she moves ahead. Uh, I'll keep yawning. I know I'm hungry, but I'm also yawning. Look, also about Iowa, haven't saw much of the freshmen, but that's okay. I mean, we do see a league guy in time to time. We do see Taylor Strimlow time to time. It's about trying to see how we could finish, how we could wrap this season up. We got two very important games, Michigan and Wisconsin. That's how we'll close our season out. Going 2-0 is what I think we really should be trying to do. And I know that we're gonna fight like hell to try to do it. Obviously Michigan's going to be a tough game to win, and Wisconsin is a team that is going to fight as well. So you look at it like, okay, your chances would be much better if you could go. How can I say? Yeah, if you could go 2-0. Yeah, okay. If you go 2-0 to finish off the season, then you end your season 20-9, less than 10 digits losses. You know, the USC loss, the USC win is going to always move the needle. You got some good wins. You found a way to stick around in the game. So, to that, you got to be saluted. The coach got to be saluted. The staff, the players, everybody. So, ultimately, the game for me, watched it twice. I don't know. I was so hyped for it that when it finally came, the game, I just couldn't really settle down and unwind. Um, so it was a lot going on. People was over trying to watch it, trying to lock in and just enjoy the game. Found myself trying to fill it out, not sure who to root for, just trying to enjoy the game. But obviously, as a fan of both teams, just a little bit crazy for me, But the second time around, I watched the game. A lot more chill, a lot more laid back. Even though I knew the end of the game score, even though I knew the outcome. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know. It's kind of some. Uh, yeah, I will say it was a really good game, and you yeah, I will say it was a really good game, and I thought it was fantastic from the fans' point of view. The fans was great. The game, a lot of players: Addison O'Grady, Taylor McKay, Whoopsie. Um, again, it was a good game, and I think the next one will be even better than this. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live stream. Like I say, late in the stream, we having connectivity issues. Don't know what that's about, but yeah, I will. I'll let you guys later and appreciate the few people that popped through the chat tonight. Again, just coming in, talking some hoops, talking Iowa and UCLA. Um, fantastic game. But I will say this: hey, at the end of the day, it's all love. So I appreciate y'all for popping through. If you're catching this on the playback, hit that thumbs up. Give me a sub if you haven't sub, and I'm gonna check y'all on the next one. All right, peace out. Go Hawks. Go Maroon.